Welcome back to Just the Tips. Today we're taking a look at one of my favorite weapons for heavy, the Fists of Steel. The Fists of Steel is a melee for heavy with stats of 40% damage resistance from ranged sources. However, you take 100% more damage from melees, and this weapon holsters 100% slower than other melees. Now what this does is it makes you take a buttload of damage from all melee sources, but every other source like range, sniper, pipe, particle, flame, whatever, does little less than half their usual damage. Now before I get into how and why this weapon is useful, let me explain that this weapon is a tool, which means it's not meant to be used as your main weapon. Use it as a tool, which in this case the tool is to take less damage from ranged attacks. However, since there is no damage penalty unlike the Gru, you can still use this weapon to pick someone off with maybe a melee strike or two. So let's start off with the 40% resistance. As I said earlier, all ranged sources are 10% less than half of their damage, even with crits. The easiest way to measure this is by talking about a direct hit from a grenade launcher. Usually this does 100 damage and can easily kill a heavy with 3 pipes if he's not overhealed. But with this, the pipes do 60 damage, so it takes 5 pipes to kill a 300 health heavy, which is incredibly useful as the demo can't have 5 pipes in a chamber. So there has to be at least one reload animation, which in turn can buy you a ton of time even if you're playing against a godlike demo. It is also very useful for stickies, as when fully overhealed you cannot die to 8 stickies, which is very useful and competitive, especially if you're on offense and they have a sticky demo. Now onto the downsides, but they're not nearly as bad as what this weapon allows you to do, so keep that in mind when I discuss how they balance this weapon without making it too bad. The first downside is obvious. You take 100% more damage from melees, so say when a demo or someone realizes they do diddly squat with their ranged weapons, they can switch to their melee and devastate you. So one very simple way to avoid this predicament is switch to your minigun if they come near you. That way they have their melee out and they have to switch back, and you can also just mow them down as they're probably close to you, if they're trying to hit you with a melee at least. And in case you forgot, the minigun does a ton of damage at close range. But from the looks of that, it seems a bit unbalanced, right? Like, if you can just pull out your minigun and the only way they can damage you is with a melee, that seems a little bit unfair. Well, that's why there's the last downside, which makes the weapon balance good and perfect, plus 100% holster time, which makes you put the actual Fist of Steel away slower. Thus, when enemies come near you with a melee, it takes longer for you to switch to other weapons, i.e. sandwich or shotgun. But it doesn't take longer to switch to the Fist of Steel or from your primary to your secondary. It only takes longer to put away. So that's a plus, as it used to be you just have slower switch speed, which was very, very devastating, especially when you're trying to give a sandwich to a medic. But now you can still do that and be fine. It's only when you put it away it's slower. So with all these stats, what could this weapon possibly be used for? Well, great question. It can be used to either travel in safety or retreat efficiently. Let me explain. While you have this weapon out, snipers would usually love to pick off a heavy from a distance, but since you have the 40% resistance to range, they can't kill you as easy, so they'll be discouraged from attempting to pick you off as it'll probably just alert you and give away their position. They might do some damage if they really want to try, but you'll survive. This can be very useful when retreating, as it allows you to fall back to health packs or medics without dying. As say if you have 100 HP left and you're fighting a demo, whip this out and run. He can't kill you with 1 pipe. Now it takes 2 pipes, which can essentially mean life or death. It can also be useful to backcap. Say if the bomb cart is teetering on the point, hop on with the Fist of Steel. It'll be hard to kill you, and you should be able to cap the point, thus making the other team fall back, and maybe even give yourself a forward spawn. Now one thing you should note is that while you have this out, you can't damage people from a distance, so they're just going to be pecking at you and pecking at you, but it does help, especially in payload, where you can take cover behind the bomb cart. Obviously, this weapon is not useful for movement speed, but I always prefer to be safe rather than fast. But all in all, this is one of my favorite weapons for the heavy. I mean tools. One of my favorite tools for the heavy. Weapons would probably be KGB, but this is without a doubt one of the best tools for the heavy, at least in my opinion. All of the heaviest weapons are made for different situations. I just find them in a situation where I can use the Fist of Steel efficiently more often than not. Now one last thing before we go, I got some footage here of me opening 10 heavy cosmetic crates. So just take a look. It's been a while since I burned some cash. I think the last time I did it was in my Halloween video way back before Reddit even noticed I existed. So it'll be fun, like a trip down memory lane. I'll just burn some cash and you guys get to see what items I get. I mean, I didn't get anything good, but still fun, right? I don't know. Hey guys, welcome to the end of the video, and now it's time to unbox, and by that I mean waste money. And see this key? We're not using keys, I already unlocked these. So we're literally just gonna open them. And all the stuff I'm gonna get, I'm gonna probably keep, because they're all for heavy. I'm not giving them away. Woo, selfish prick. Alright, let's start off with the first crate. I'm probably gonna speed this up, because who likes watching people burn money? I mean, first, okay, I'm creating your loot. 1 second, and... oh, another one-man army! If you guys, hang on, let's I would just go to the next crate, but let me show you something. I unboxed another crate the other day, and look, I got a one-man army. Now I got 2. I might actually be giving one of those away because I would never need 2. Who would ever need 2 one-man armies? It says one-man army, not 2-man army. That doesn't make sense. Who the fucking needs? I mean, let's try and get 3. Oh, the leftover trap. Real good. That's gonna make a. Oh, that goes with my trash man. Havery got a new beard, and Havery might be making a comeback. Maybe, probably not. Uncrating your loot. Let's check it out here. Ooh, the Officers Ushanka already got a genuine one, but it's alright, because now I got 2. Who wouldn't want 2? I want 2. Do you want 2? Because who wouldn't want the 2? Oh, Minnesota Slick, the only cosmetic that gives heavy lung cancer. Nice. Alright, next one, open your loot. So far we have not gotten a single strange yet, but I don't want stranges anyway. Oh, I got strange rat stompers, alright. When I said I didn't want a strange, it gives me a strange. Okay. Well, hey, I got the whole set. The trash man, the leftover trap, and the rat stompers. And we're going on to this crate, sorry about that cut there. You know, cat issues and whatever. Alright, what's it gonna be? Oh, yeah, leftover trap. Now we got 2. Yeah, 2 unique leftover traps. Aren't you guys pumped? I'm pumped. This was $25, by the way. Whoa. Ooh, the Tsarbush. I can pronounce that. It's the Fez for the heavy. I heard, Fezes, they're pretty cool. It's that indie game, right? Everyone likes Fez. I've actually never played Fez. Does anyone like Fez? Ooh, the Frontline Fighter. Ooh, I really don't like that hat. It's so generic. Ooh, let's use this. Ooh, I'm creating your loot. Oh, I'm so excited! Oh, hey, and now I got 2 Borshkovitz belts. That's the cosmetic I already wear on my heavy. Except I already have a painted black one crafted by me. Ooh, are you guys excited? I'm excited because this is the last crate. Here goes all of our money down the drain. This is a 3rd Officers Ushanka. Woo! Aren't you guys pumped? That's 3 Officers Ushankas. Look at that right there. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna be honest. That is real class. I love it. I love it. And we also got that care package that Valve sent us, which is gonna be a unique weapon. Woo! The Man Melter. That's $25, ladies and gentlemen. 1 strange and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 duplicates. Yes! That's called making money, right there. Anyway, so that was fun, watching me burn money, right? Yeah, I liked it. I don't care. Whatever. Anyway, you guys have a swell day. Peace out.